Hello, Alfred. How are you?
Voilà. I am Alfred Cointreau, the sixth generation of the Cointreau family, la sexta generación de la familia Cointreau. It's my second time here in Madrid. I'm really proud to be here with you guys, feeling this nice atmosphere behind the bar. I went to visit some places yesterday and it was really good.
Okay.
So happy to be back.
That's great. So let's explain something about Cointreau and what do you think that the bartender here in Spain need to know about your brand?
Okay, so Cointreau is an orange liqueur. The house of Cointreau was built 170 years ago by my great-grandfather and his brother. So we are celebrating our 170th anniversary this year. After the second generation of the family, Edouard perfected the recipe of this iconic orange liqueur after 10 years of research. And his objective was to create an orange liqueur because in Europe, especially in the north of Europe, the orange was a rare and exotic fruit. So he did a travel all around the world and he brought with him sweet and bitter orange peels to create his recipe, and a part of those orange peels come from Spain, from the south of Spain. Our sweet and fresh orange peels come from your country, guys. So I'm really happy to see the part of your oranges going back to your countries.
Great. So you have three kinds of Cointreau, that's it?
Three kinds of Cointreau.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which are the difference between Cointreau Noir and Blood Orange?
So we have Cointreau L'Unique, this iconic bottle. So we have Cointreau L'Unique, this iconic bottle that all the bartenders know all around the world. So it's our specialty, if I can say, with the perfect balance of the sweet and bitter orange peels. After that, we want to always to innovate, you know, even if we are a company who get 170 years old, we want still to be innovating in the 21st century. So we have two options for that, to look in our legacy, so that will come from Cointreau Noir. Cointreau Noir is an inspiration from a recipe from 1903, also created by Edouard Cointreau. So the original version was just a blend of Cointreau and cognac. So our previous master distiller, the fifth master distiller, found 15 years ago now this recipe in the archives of the family, and she wanted to reinterpret, to make her own vision of this original recipe. So she put 70% of Cointreau, 30% of cognac, of course Rémy Martin, 100% Fine Champagne cognac, and she added a maceration of walnuts and almonds. So beautiful recipe, for me it's a piece of gold that you can appreciate a little bit like here, with close of a fireplace, with Cointreau Noir on ice, it's perfect. Otherwise you can go to the future to see the innovation. So also it's always the fifth generation of master distiller, Bernadette. Before to be retired, she wanted to give her expertise in terms of sourcing oranges and in terms of distillation. So what she did, but she wanted to get oranges from France, because our oranges today come from South America, Africa and Spain, I already told you. So she wanted to create an orange liqueur, but made with French oranges. So she went in Corsica, it's a small island in the Mediterranean, and in Corsica she found this specific type of oranges, the blood oranges. So she worked with this fruit, with those peels to distill them, and Cointreau Blood Orange was born, and it was her first gift, if I can say, before to be retired. So yes, for an innovation, for an iconic house, an iconic maison like Cointreau, we have our specialty, but we have two options to be inspired for the innovation from our legacy or from the future.
Alfred, as I know, Cointreau is a creative partner for the bartender, because
course.
it's included in more than 350 recipes.
Exactly.
So, how do you drink Cointreau? Or which is the cocktail that you prefer to drink
Alors,
it?
what is great when you have the chance to be in 350 cocktails, it's you have almost one cocktail per day through the year. So that is, you have a lot of choice. After, what I like, it's more appreciating the cocktails in a context, you know.
Okay.
For example, if I am in a romantic dinner with my wife, I do not drink the same thing than if I am with my friends in a nightclub, you know. So I think each cocktails are appropriate for each occasions and each person's, and that is also, I recognize a good bartender because when I go in a bar, I always go to sit at the bar and I never check the cocktail menu. I love to have a discussion with you guys, with the bartenders, and when the bartender feel how I am, what I like, etc., we can create something, a special drink just for me. So that is something that I really appreciate. After, for me, is a good question, and I'm asking to you the question, guys, if tomorrow is your last day, I hope not, what is your last drink you want to appreciate before to die? So for me personally, could be a margarita on a rocks.
That's it.
The margarita remember me when I was younger. I spent my summer holidays to my grandparents' house, and my grandmother taught me how to welcome our guests for the aperitif. And the first cocktail I mixed with her was a margarita. So that remember me a lot of good things.
Alfred, how do you suggest for the Spanish bartenders to use Cointreau on the future in Spain?
Okay. So as I already told you, a part of the oranges for Cointreau come from Spain. So so the oranges come back to the roots, you know, and I can feel the orange trend here in Madrid and in Spanish in general. It's coming, it's becoming, and it's coming bigger and bigger. So it's quite great. After you can be inspired by classic cocktails. So as we already said, you have more than 350 classic cocktails that you can be inspired by. And also here, the temperature is very hot, so you can appreciate Cointreau more on a long drink, in cocktail, very refreshing, a little bit fruity, a little bit sweet as well. So after, you have to believe in your skills. So yes, I'm sure all the bartenders are very talented. I already seen a lot yesterday, so I'm very comfortable with that. And also here you are in exotic countries. That's why our oranges come from here, because it's an exotic place. But you can also find a lot of other fruits, a lot of other ingredients here in Spain. So you can play with that. Do not hesitate to use your local ingredients and to play around with Cointreau.
Thank you very much, Alfred, for
You're
this
welcome.
interview, for the Spanish market, for the bartenders, and hopefully he will see you again here in Madrid.
Of course, I know the way to.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.